There we go. Late. Late to my own stream? How could that possibly happen? Oh, thanks for the resub. Appreciate it. 9 months. Technically speaking, we have a Twitch baby. But I'm glad I can stream today. It's real big. I'm working today. I work every weekday. Tuesday, I'm at the office the whole day, so no stream. Thursday, I'm only office till noonish or so. So I just got back, so I was like, yeah, I gotta get streaming. And that way I can stream for a little half an hour and a half. We're gonna do the stream. Oh, this is my casino coupe. It's a little small size than the regular casino. Here's the back of it. We're gonna play the casino today a little later. It is a nice guitar. I like to, as you know, I've got 16. I like to kind of rotate through them just to kind of keep them all, you know, ready to play and kind of worn in and everything and all tuned up. So this is my only thin hollow body guitar. It's actually hollow. You can stick your finger all the way under there. There's a wood piece under there. It's not like a fully, but you can hear that it's hollow. So it even not plugged in, which it isn't, still makes quite a bit of sound. But it sounds better plugged in, so we'll plug it in. All right, so what's on the agenda for today? Let's get to it. Yesterday, we bought this really kind of cool Skyvan, the short SC7 Skyvan, which you see here on this pictured here. Well, you did see it there. And we took it out for a, really, flight simulator maybe, I wonder. We took it out for a flight, but we did not start it up. And so today's challenge is to fire up the Skyvan. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a little Santa Rosa Napa, like a skydiving trip. Okay, first of all, let's pick the new plane, not the Pelican. That's what we were flying around yesterday so we got the 4 versions: the airliner, the military, the skydive, and the surveyor. We've only tried the skydive, but I'm going to continue to only try. We'll do the other livery of the skydive, the clownfish. Weights and balance. So we'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to set that when we get a little closer to needing to take off. But the important thing is we're going to start on the ramp, so it will require us to actually fire up the cold plane. And this is a checklist one. This is one that requires a checklist. Trust me when I tell you, you got to have a checklist for this one. And even with the checklist, as I was watching AV Angel try to start it up, and she had to go through the checklist a couple times, or it like with typical turboprop engines, they'll take a long time to actually start spinning up after they're kind of energized. So you think they're not starting up, and then like 10 seconds later they start spinning up. It's kind of weird, and I think it might even be accurate. I think it's because the internals of the engine start spinning up before the propeller engages, but I'm not sure about that. So, and it's a fun plane, but we're going to basically do a little simulated, skydive mission here. This is an airport in Santa Rosa that a lot of skydiving operators work out of. But let's take a look. Yeah, this is called the Skyvan. It's based on it looks like a bus. It's made by the Short brothers in England. Interesting aeronautic company. Makes a bunch of really interesting planes. But that's the clownfish. Yeah, they have to go through the checklist. Interesting, a GA airport where you live, and there's a viewing area. Interesting. Well, thank you for that report. But yes, it's exactly right. And the checklist is mondo on this thing. First of all, this is all cool. I mean, this is all basically pretty standard. But then you got this whole anti-icing services panel. Well, we're not going to be in icing conditions. Let's see what's down here. Bleeds, which we're gonna have to deal with eventually. Okay, there's these inverters, but I don't know when to do them. Okay, these are main battery port generator, main battery starboard. Okay, so left and right batteries. So, okay, jump lights. Okay, these are just lighting. That's fine. Fire extinguishers. Okay, so where's the checklist? As I mentioned, I ain't gonna be able to do crap without check. Okay, the preliminary cockpit. We're not gonna go all through all these 50 things here. We're gonna assume that the preliminary cockpit is fine. Taxi, power levels. So does it want us to already start with the power levels up to 10%? Propellers. Does it say with them R.P.M. levers? Taxi. Taxi is about 65%. So yeah. Interesting. Okay, hydraulics, autopilot off. Oh yeah, well we got to do some of this stuff here already. Cabin signs, main battery switches on. So that's number one thing we got to do here. Hold on. That's the main battery switches are main battery left, main battery right. Okay. Cabin signs, main battery. Generator switches off. Yes, off. Generator off. Bus bar voltage 24 volts. Ammeter 0. Fine. Inverters. Where are the inverters? The inverters are up here. Is it normal? Okay, there's off, normal, and transfer for each of the number 1 inverters and number 2. And it says normal transfer. If I tick this, what does it set them to? Off and off. Interesting. So main battery switch. Why would I want to turn those off? Electrical master switch. I don't have to think we do all of these. Okay. Electrical. This is going to take a while. Electrical master switch. Which of those? So one of these. Engine start selector. No. That's starting. Is there a master switch somewhere? Right there. Prop feather. We're going to need to put some fuel on, I have a feeling. All right. So fuel. I bet we can figure this out. Where is the master? Okay, let's see if we can find a master. Okay, oh no, tell us where it is. Here. Okay, so it should be around here somewhere. Main batteries, those are generators. Are there any other switches? Oh, is it under here? Internal flight. Okay, let's do internal. Seems to be what it wants. Okay. Now can we start the engine? Let's try it. Door open caption. Bus bar voltage. Yeah, bus bar voltage, fine. Starting first engine. Booster pump on. Are these from here? Fuel regulators. Okay, booster pumps. Where would I find the booster pumps? Let's see if they'll show us. Yes, okay. Booster pump. Left port. Okay, so let's do the left engine. Booster pump on. Engine starting mode. Normal. Start. Internal start power. As required. I don't know what that means. Engine 1 master start. What is that? Normal start. Engine 1 master start. Where is that? Oh, okay. That's the starter switch. It should be in start. Okay. Fuel flow indicator. Start fuel regulator. Ignition. Is it going to start, though? Give it a second before you say it's not going to start. Because it could take up to 20 seconds before I get any activity. Okay. Okay. Ignition. We have avionics. This could take a while. It took her a while. But hopefully once we do it once... Okay, these look right. Is there something down here? Turn bank indicator. Okay, that's... This is the autopilot. We don't need that. Throttles we got. Repellers are there. That's there. There's just co-pilot instruments there. Yeah, she had some problems getting it to start. Okay, batteries are on for the left and right side. We got voltage. Internal power. Engine start. Is it ground start we need? Starter switch. No activity. Yeah, this is what she had too. She had to kind of mess with things. I'm talking about AV Angel because I saw a review of hers. Beacon lights shouldn't be matter. Engine starter and start. Normal. That should be normal start, right? Anything around here? Okay. Starting first engine. Booster pump on. Yes. Engine starting mode. Normal start. Internal start power. I don't even know what that means. But it looks like we've got some. Engine master start is in start. I don't know. This is out. But no, it's not starting up. Interesting. Okay. What didn't we do? This is why I thought this might be a really challenging mission today, by the way. Because it's not, we're not getting any percentage at all or any fuel flow. Did we change? I did make sure. Okay, way back here. Okay. Prop feather. Normal. But engine selector, port tank, starboard tank. Balance cock lever. Off. Perfect. Yeah, what's that? Circuit breakers I shouldn't have to worry about. There's nothing else. What about magnetos? Wait, do these have to be on? Normal. Yeah, you're banned. Dude, I rarely get trolls like that insta banners. How do we do this? How do we do this? Okay. Main battery switch off. Altitude gyro. Seems to be running. Main battery switch to on. Electrical battery master switch to internal. Internal. I don't know if this is supposed to be 48 or 24. No starting. Preliminary cockpit. Engine start checklist. Starting first engine. Booster pump on. Yes. Engine starting mode. Normal start. Normal start. Internal start power as required. They are on. Engine 1 master start is on start. And again, we're getting 0 fuel flow, right? Wow. All right, so let's go back to this and we'll just tick everything. Tick, 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 tick. Why did it go down to there? Parking brake on. So I'm going to tick all these off and see if that makes a difference. 24 volts. This is a really long checklist. Tick all these items. Check all these items if they're ticked. I just don't want to go. Booster fuel pump switch is off. This has got to be fine. Okay, RPM levels taxi. Power levels half. Flaps, I don't know what that means. Normal, autopilot off. Okay, now we should be able to, that should be enough. Door open, can't extinguish. Check. Booster pump on. Engine starting mode. Internal start power as required. That's now at start. Let's by the way, we should be checking these, right? Should be as. I know. Well, that's why I don't need like a. Okay, that's on, right? I don't know what NTS caption CWP means, but let's just tick it. I think it means, yeah, and then fuel flow indicator. Tick item. But we're not getting any fuel flow, right? I'm looking at the fuel flow indicators, and they are 0. They're stuck at 0. Press. Ignition light up, check. Where's ignition? Yeah, it's the engines are not going to start, and the reason why I know is because I checked. I checked everything for the on the checklist, and in other words, as if it was supposed to do it, and nothing's going. So I think it's busted, and I think they're going to have to fix it. I mean, we'll know if I do the Control-E cheat to start the engines or not. Yeah, well, I like the funny face in the front. It's called a clownfish. But I have a feeling it's not gonna start up. Oh, I did the Control-E cheat, and that automatically is supposed to run through the checklist, which I did, and start the engines, and it is starting the engines. So now you can see over here, fuel flow, the central instrument here, increasing RPM. Fuel flow here is up to 10, which it's supposed to be, but there's no way I can figure it out. I'm gonna have to spend hours off stream. Hours, I swear to God, figuring out how to start this plane up, because that checklist is mondo. I followed it perfectly and it didn't work. And AV Angel had a similar problem. She had to flip buttons randomly and it started up. I swear to God. By the way, what do we have here? Okay, this says, what's this? What if I click here? Checklist. So there's this huge checklist. Okay, home. What is this thing here? Ground. Bay light. Okay, so we can open the doors from here. That's kind of cool. So open doors, main ramp door. Let's just take a look. Kind of hear the nice ramp opening. So you can see the 9 passengers in the back there. And the doors are now open. And click close all doors. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so there's options. Classic cockpit, no. I wonder if you have to have the classic cockpit to start it up. Wouldn't surprise me. Ground would include, our home should include a... Oh, interesting that there's no map. But there is a checklist. We had all these correct. 24 volts. Anyway. By the way, I want to check something about the electricals. Yeah, okay, so the generators are on now. These are on. None of these do anything, right? Okay. Same voltage. It's now in 48 volts. These are on flight. Normal start. And these are on run. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a tricky one. But the fuel regulators are... It's just the start fuel regulator. Interesting. Okay, well, we're going to figure that one out again some other time. I don't want to sit on the ground for an hour trying to figure out them, especially if it may not work, no matter what you do. You know what I mean? I still have to just figure out how to fly this plane around a little bit. So I don't care which direction they have us go.
Taking off runway 11 straight out departure.
Okay, is there a exit to the runway here? This way here. What are my propellers at? Not in taxi. All right, so we're gonna line up here. We're going to announce, I don't know, whatever, department straight out. Flaps to 1/3. Touch and go? Interesting. I don't know if I'm doing touch and goes or not, but that doesn't matter. Okay, what are we heading? Depart east.
Oscar 69er traffic KNSH
all right, full power.
Taking off runway 11 east departure.
Doesn't take much of a runway because it's 60. We rotate. And voila, off the ground. It's not super powerful, but it'll get you there. What are we on here? I think we need this on full. All right, I'm going to try to make some kind of altitude here. And then we're going to pretend that we're going to drop the passengers. Oh, that reminds me. I was supposed to put the weight of the passengers in manually, and I didn't bother. All right, so that's where we took off from. Petaluma. We're heading east, but I kind of want to go west. But we're basically going to make a box maneuver, and we're going to try to drop the parachutists over the airport, but at about 5,000, about 6,000 feet. Yeah, they're passenger. Look, there are passengers back there. Now, this version of the game, the next version of the game, they claim they will have actual parachuting where you'll be able to see people go out of it. There is not in this game. What there is a door that opens and a light that you can turn on. Okay, where's the airport, Joe? It should be below us. Where's the airport? Oh, right there. This is the airport. Okay, so head this. We're gonna head west. So they have parachutes on, and there's 9 of them in there. And basically, I can control switches to open the back the cargo ramp. I don't know what the surveying is, but they will not leave the plane. They will not exit. So, so this is not. But again, they talk about in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, which is supposed to be out this year, but probably will be out next year. Oh, we're already up to 5,000 feet. That's pretty amazing. We climb pretty fast. I mean, so it wouldn't take any time at all to get up to altitude for passengers to leave. But basically what happens is you want to come here, you make a couple of turns. We're going to turn around again. We're going to make a left turn in a second. We're going to keep going up. We'll go up to about 7,000 feet. I want to figure out how the autopilot works too. I didn't even know there was an autopilot, and then I look down here. I'm like, yeah, there's an autopilot. So we'll check it out. Okay, so in anticipation of, we're going to start opening up the cargo ramp. So now if you look back here, you can see that's what it looks like now. These guys are looking at the air there. It's way down there. They don't mind. This is obviously a group of people who do synchronous flying, which is why their static lines are not attached. If you don't understand what static lines are, I'll go over it later. Okay, so we're flying right over the airport. And so I'm going to turn my jump light on, indicating that we are in the correct place. There actually is a little light that goes on. It's way back here. It's like right there. But they're not jumping. But that's fine. We're going to pretend they jumped. And you can see them in there. Kind of cool. Kind of like hanging out, looking at each other. That's wild. All right, maybe we should probably fly the plane. All right, so let's pretend they jumped out, and now we have to land. So we're going to close the ramp, turn off our jump light. See, the ramp's closing. Boom. They jumped out. We don't get to see them because we're not running the right version of Flight Simulator. But presumably they jumped out right over the airport, or at least close enough. So now we're going to make a descent to the airport. So I'm cutting our engines way down. I never did jump out of an airplane. Yeah, I know. No, tandem jumping is definitely the way to go in that it's very, you don't have to go through a lot of training. It's not that you can do it basically in one day. Because if you want to do your own parachute, I believe it's like a couple of day course or something before they let you get in the plane. So no, I never did any jumping out of a plane. No, I don't know. I mean, it'd be cool, but we're landing at that airport. We just got to lose a lot of altitude here. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to jump out of a perfectly operating airplane. Oh yeah, by the way, weights. We're too heavy to land. I'm going to adjust our fuel supply here down to about 24%, so that we're not too heavy to land. All right, where's the airport? It's behind us. We're going to kind of make a turn here. See if we can land our bus where we took off from. I really want to figure out how to start the engines. I mean, I don't know what... It's really a different procedure. But it seems like a challenge I want to take on. I did see that AV Angel eventually did start the engines without... I think she didn't rely on the Control-E cheat. But I don't know for sure. Alright, watching our air speeds carefully. Landing speed is under 60 knots at sea level. And anything over 60 knots, you'll bounce rather severely. I mean, it's not the end of the world. You won't crash. But you will bounce. We don't want to do that. But the good thing about this plane is it's not very aerodynamic, so it tends to slow down pretty easily. Okay, we're at exactly 100. That looks good. Oh, there you go. The windshield wipers turn on. What is this? That's the windshield wiper. What is this? I don't know. Right. Probably should worry about it when we're not on approach. 101. Perfect. I like the tinted windshield effect though, because they are tinted. All right, flaps to 2/3. Start bringing those down a little more. Down to 86. Good. A little less engine. Full flaps commanded. There we go in the back there. Here's what it looks like from here. A little less engine. That's our speed. You want to slow down a little bit more than there. Just a perfect little bump there. Keep our way down the middle of this of the no issue. Very powerful brakes too. So there's no issue needing the whole runway. That's a cool plane. I think the tinting is a little more severe than other airplanes' cockpits. You know, you see how dark it is with that tint on it. Be nice if it were kind of controllable. Where do we start? Right around here. Oh, somewhere around here. With power, boy, I have zero. I have the throttle on 0, and the propeller's down to 14%, and it still really wants to pull me forward, which I don't want to. That's really cool how these operate. I got that little thing on the top. I love that. I mean rudders. Okay, and then we can just watch this open. So. Let another crew on, perhaps. It's a great livery. All right, so starting the engines is really hard, but I bet shutting down them is not nearly so hard. Oh, that's interesting. There's reversers. It has thrust reversers. That do? Yeah, I don't know what that does. There's a 0 and there's kind of a negative. We didn't try the why are those flashing at me? We didn't try the autopilot, which I'm a little disappointed on. So engine start, would that be where you'd stop the engines too? Yeah, stop. We're definitely going to work. I'm going to work offline just on starting the engines because I think it would be impressive if we could figure out how to do it. They are slowly coming down. I believe. Let's see. Yeah. That one's slowing down there. That one's the left. The port engine's turning off. Almost off. And the starboard engine, I also turned it into stop mode too, right? Stop. I have to turn the generators off, I think, though. And these inverters up here, what position are they in? So you're not feathering the props. Balance cockpit flying control lock is off. These should have been all the way up there. Interesting. I don't think I had the fuel selectors in the right position. That could have been the problem. Because I only had them halfway. I had them here. I have a feeling they might not. It might not start unless you have the fuel. Ugh. Can I even do it? There, like that. Okay. Okay, is this engine stopping? It's interesting. The port, I did the same thing, but only one of the engines looks like it wants to stop. Starter engine switch to stop, but that's just the starter. I mean, maybe that's not how you stop it. Navigation lights, don't need those. It's interesting how one of the engines wants to stop given how I stomped it. I'm curious now. Okay, oh, right. There's these here too. Port fuel pump switches. Those probably shouldn't affect it. Okay, parking brake is on. Oh yeah, these, oh, the bleed air, don't think matter. Or is it gonna turn off now? It's not. That's interesting. Okay, autopilot stuff. Yeah, the fact that it's a little wonky on just shutting down the engines is... See, I should be able to turn this to off like I did this one here, and it should stop the engines. But it doesn't seem to wanna. Oh, I guess I should, right. I guess I should turn off the fuel to both engines. That's gotta do it, right? Yeah, that stopped him. All right, yeah, I'm not gonna try to start him up again though. What a mess. Okay, where's the mess? Not a mess, but if we turn off the batteries... Okay, we still have avionics power. So there's still... All right, we can turn these to off. Hello, bus just ran through me. Yeah, okay, that turned off the avionics. Interesting. This is definitely an interesting craft. It's especially for $10. It models a lot of stuff, which I haven't figured out. Parking brake on. We didn't need to do any of that stuff. And I would be interested in taking it into bad weather and seeing how it performs. What's this here? Nothing under there. That red switch, that's ELT. That's a testing. Okay, audio pilot. On, off, altitude. That's a transponder. There's the radar. We didn't even turn this on, I don't think. Interesting. I keep driving through me. Yeah. There you go. Oh, where are the other doors we can open? Oh, we can open this door, I think, this way. Right? No? Yeah, really. No, as I mentioned, it's a known issue. I mean, they're starting to put it in. There's a way to open these doors, but I guess I have to do it through the panel, and that's this panel here, and it's not on. These doors back here, right? Hold on a second here. If I move, no. Yeah, you can open the door. There's a way to open the doors. I mean, I'd get scared just because this plane's livery is kind of scary. Okay, anyway, I'm going to get moving. It's kind of a short stream day. Thursdays are going to be short, like hour and a half long streams at most. Just because of the issue of being able to get home. I got my computer plugged in. I'm reading my mail, and nothing's come in, I don't think. But I do want to be able to send some mails this afternoon. And I do want to play some guitar for a while. So let's do this. This is interesting. I wouldn't say it's a fully successful mission. I wanted to be able to cold start this plane. And I tried the checklist, and that didn't work because I had to use the Control-E cheat, which is, automatically start your engines. and that did get him going, which is indicating that there's some procedure that I missed. But I have a feeling it might have been related to the fuel. Although the fuel should have worked, but maybe it didn't work in that position for starting. So I'll try it again next time. But as the fact that I didn't succeed this time only means I'll be happier when the actual challenge occurs. All right, so I'm gonna make a quick little screenshot here. I got to get Kench Niner in the picture. There it is. And actually, we'll do it more like that to see the. That's perfect. A little screenshot, which is basically just a postcard I sent to myself, saying, "Hey, I did some flight simulator that day. Yay!" I got my guitar. I'm gonna play some guitar around. We're gonna do some karaoke songs, R.E.M. songs, and that should be a stream. So we'll see you then. Move along. Thank you for your comment on YouTube, Riri, or Rihanna, if I may call you that. Only 2 people watching. You know what? That's 2 more than average on YouTube. For YouTube Live, okay, I stream live. I stream live at the same time on YouTube and Twitch. It's pretty amazing. It's called multi-streaming. And the reason I stream live on YouTube is not any particular reason, because YouTube Live is not that popular, but the VODs are popular. People watch my show on YouTube. There's a lot more discovery that happens on YouTube after the fact, weeks after the fact. Oh, you just saw that Benjamin Franklin word. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he didn't actually say that, though. You know what I'm thinking? Maybe. Maybe. I put that together. I enjoy putting that kind of stuff together, though. Thank you. So yeah, somebody on YouTube is like, hey, you only got YouTube 2 people watching. I'm like, yeah, that's 2 more than average on YouTube. Like, hey, but hey. Okay, let's do this a little better. We're gonna make this. There we go. Like that. We're gonna fly the ornithopter a little bit more too. I'm not quite done with it. Warm up a little bit. It's pretty smooth sound. Those boat pickups. If you want to hear just the bridge pickup here, it's a lot brighter. It's a little brighter. All right, let's talk a little about the guitar. I've got a collection of 16 guitars. I kind of like to talk about them. I kind of switch through them different times for the guitar segment. Every other day, by the way, I play piano. Yesterday, I played the piano. Today, I'm playing the guitar. One of my guitars, this is an Epiphone Casino coupe. They came out with a Casino a long time ago, and it was very famous that the Beatles used them. In the early recordings and the really famous stuff, that recently, those documentaries that came out, you'll see them playing their Epiphone Casino coupes, and in this color, natural. Epiphone gave them a couple of lefties, and they were real into them, so they used them a lot. And they're the same reason why you might enjoy them, which is you can unplug them and turn the amplification off, and you can still hear them, so you can still play them in your hotel room, make sound with it, sing along. It's got these dog-eared P90 pickups, are classic. Okay, the coupe is a slightly different body style. It's a smaller style. It's not an original body style. It's very also old, but for some reason they didn't produce the coupe in this body style until about 10 years ago, which is when I got this one. And also they were less expensive than the regular Casinos, but basically the same. So why not? Give me a second to kind of warm it up a bit. I think I might need to tune it too. Tune it. Let's tune her up. I just did, but I can use another one. There you go. Much better. All right. The other thing I've done since last time we played guitar together, I don't know, and this is not really of interest to anyone but me, was I purchased a 1-year subscription, or it's a month subscription to YouTube Premium, which means I can do my little karaoke things and I don't have to worry about it showing ads to you guys beforehand. You know what I mean? So it's actually got a practical use for me. Hold on, wrong audio output. Back in fix. There you go. All right, let's see if this goes out. I will. I've been, trying to not get it for as long as possible. I'm like, yeah, now that I broadcast on YouTube, got it. That's a little loud. Hold on a second. Put it up there. Hold on, go back to it. Singing that song. As we all have been over, this is a very dark song. If you don't smile your ass off, it's not going to work. All right, hold on, pause. We're going to do this one now. First, got to sync it up. A little bit of Diet Coke. We're not just going right from song to song. Did I just put it? I think I just dropped my pick in the Diet Coke. No, it just attached itself to the side of the glass. Guitar pick. Condensation. Stuck to side of glass. Magic. All right, more R.E.M. songs. I'm also going to do Wonderwall and a little Pink Floyd, so get ready for that. Coke. Anyway, a few more of these. What else do we got? What's next? Yeah, we'll do Wonderwall. We're gonna do Wonderwall. I love doing Wonderwall, but Wonderwall's capo too. If you forget Wonderwall's capo too, you're not gonna have a good time. In my personal opinion. I know, ditto. All these songs I've heard hundreds of times and performed them literally, but they're great songs. I just think it's a wonderful resource that I have all instant karaoke library, and I'm gonna, there are hundreds of thousands of songs that I can play with no copyright issues on Twitch and YouTube. It's kind of unusual. Okay. It starts in G. Well, up here, A, G, B. Throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe anybody feels the way I do about you now. Back deep, put us on the street, but the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had it out. Walk away. have to skip around though. Okay, what are we doing? Thank you, by the way. I wanted to do some karaoke Green Day real soon, but not today. I'm working on it. I think I want to do "Waking Up When September Ends" by Green Day, which is right. I could do it. It's a long song. I don't know the guitar part that well. There's a billion good karaoke songs. Okay, want to do the one I love, right? Karaoke version, not the regular version. Okay. I think this is the one we go. Back to No Capo. Actually, let me just check it. Here. All right, let's try her now. Yes, that's the way it's Wake Me Up Time. Actually, maybe I'll do that one later. I would definitely want to add a lot more Green Day because Green Day is also one of my favorite bands besides R.E.M. here. So I love doing this song. that? I love that song. Actually, it's currently my favorite of all. Or those Strange Currencies. Let's do this one. Is it? I think it's in G, right? You say we've got nothing in common, coming down to start from, and we're falling apart. You say world has come between us, lives have come between us. Still I know you just don't care. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany? She said, I think I remember the romance. I recall, I think we both kinda liked it. I said, well, that's the one thing that we got. I see you, only one that knew me. Now their eyes see through me. Guess that I was wrong. So now what's plain to see we're over. Hate when things are over. So much left undone. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany? She said, I think I remember the blue man of magical. I think we both kinda liked it. I said, what's that? The one thing that we got. Say, we've got nothing in common, coming down to start from, and we're falling apart. You say world has come between us, lives have come between us. Still I know you just don't care. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany? She said, I think I remember the blue man. I recall, I think both kinda liked it. I said, well, that's the one thing that we got. Oh, and I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany? She said, I think I remember the blue man. I recall, I think both kinda liked it. I said, well, that's one thing that we got. I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany? She said, I think I remember the blue man. As I recall, I think we both kinda liked it. I said, well, that's one thing that we got. It's a good song, really. I do enjoy that one too. But we're trying to mix it up a bit. We should do probably not. What else we got? Sure, we'll do this. We're gonna do this one here. I don't think I'm gonna do the song very well, and I forgot what the capo is. So give me a second here. But this is gonna be the last song of the day. By the way, thanks for Aviation Geek. Thanks for the comment on YouTube. I saw you. Thanks for dropping in. Not to be forever. It's Capo 1. In case anybody's curious. Alright, let's start over. It's actually the lyrics start right. I walk a lonely road, only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home with me, and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps. I'm the only one, and I walk alone. Walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. My shadow was the one that walks beside me. My shadow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone there would find me. Today I walk alone. I'm walking down the line that divides me somewhere in my mind, on the borderline of the edge and where I walk alone. Read between the lines, what's fucked up and everything's alright. Check my vital signs to know I'm still alive. I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shadow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone out there would find me. Today I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps. I'm the only one. I walk alone. My shadow's the only one that walks beside me. My shadow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone out there would find me. Today I walk alone. I'm trying to listen to that. Let's go through that. I'm gonna do fast. That's what I want. I gotta kind of get that closing part. The basket case is actually the one I would prefer to do of Green Days. Where I think it's also Cape of One, right? Do you have the time, right? You have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, but that about it. I gotta get it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm making up. Am I just paranoid as a stone? I went to a shrink to end of my dreams. She said it's like a sex bringing me down. I went to a whore. She said my life's a bore. She don't quit my whining 'cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm taking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Yeah, they do. No, both bands do. They're in Vegas. Times I give myself the creeps. Times my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just stoned? Yeah, Green Day. I think last they were doing a residency, or it's not a residency, but a bunch of shows in Vegas. So last I heard, they are performing. I don't know if they're producing a lot of new music, but they have a huge, backlog of songs that everybody likes, that they can do, for concert work. But yeah, I believe they are still pretty active. Green Day have not broken up or anything like that. And it's just a trio. I think the original trio is still together, which is pretty amazing. But as I live in the Northern California, they are an East Bay band. They are basically a local band, American. Maybe American what? Green Day. Let's get over this here. Yeah, there we go. So that's going to be it for today. I've never actually seen them live. I never have. I really, given that they're a local band, and they used to play a lot and I had opportunities, but I didn't go. I actually became a fan fairly late of Green Day. Originally I was like, they're too punky for me. Damn, those punks. But they're not really. They're really quite erudite, Anyway, I got to get back to work. It's a little bit of a short stream today. I am going to raid Milo, my friend Milo, not Carol Burnett today, by the way. My close personal friend Milo Lantana is on, who's a well-known streamer, is having a subathon. She's got 3 more. Somebody's been subbing to her because she's got 3 hours left on it. Excuse me. I don't see Bella on yet. My close friend Milo Lantana, she actually is a close friend, is streaming, and I'm gonna basically say them because I do want to get some work done here a little bit for the rest of the day. But I am planning, tomorrow will be Friday already. Yeah, I'm at least gonna say thank you to Carol Burnett, and I am gonna sing the song because that's pretty much baked into the stream. But I am gonna I'm not gonna raid Carol. I don't even think she cares anymore. You know what I mean? She hasn't sent me any thank you letters. But I'm going to raid my friend, my beautiful, lovely friend Milo, who's doing a subathon from Colorado. Right. So Carol Burnett, blah, blah, blah. Games, inspired me, blah, 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 40 years ago. Always ended her show in the following manner. I'm so glad we had this time together just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. I do the longer version of the Carol Burnett send off, but that's the short version. Anyway, thank you guys all. See you tomorrow, regular time for longer, like at least a 2-hour stream tomorrow. Here we go. We're gonna rate. I'm gonna send my little outro.